Good morning, kids. Dad here. It is Thursday, February 19th, 2026, 9:18 a.m. It's a good day. It's a good day. My health bar is a little fuller than it was yesterday. And that's because last night I got to go to Winnebago School. It's an old elementary school that's closed down now because there's just not enough kids in Winnebago. So they all go to Blue Earth, which is about, 20 minutes away. So it's closed down now, but they have a nice gym and a nice gym floor, big gymnasium that's kind of open to the community sometimes. And I was able to go down there. Like I mentioned yesterday, I was going to go down there, and it was for a thing called it's called Warrior Red, but it's for special needs kids, and then they try and encourage veterans to come too. I was the only veteran there. There's probably maybe 20 to 30 people, 25 people. And I'll tell you guys what, it ended up being really fun. Most of the time I ended up playing volleyball with this 4 or 5 little kids. Five, at least five. Yeah. And we were playing with a big inflatable ball, because a regular volleyball, these kids, the youngest one was 7. His name was Ethan. And then the oldest one was 14. And then everything in between. And so regular volleyball would have probably been too hard for them to play with. Just play with this big inflatable one. And it was like 5-on-1 at one point. So it was really hard for me. I was getting a lot of exercise running around trying to hit it up. I had to sprint back and forth trying to cover the whole floor. But thankfully it was a big inflatable beach ball, so it was kind of slow. But it was fun. It was fun. I got to spend a couple hours with them, 2 hours with them. And in some strange way, it made me feel closer to you guys. It's kind of nostalgic in that sense of doing activities with you guys. So that was a really nice night. And, seeing them smile and laugh. And it was kind of fun that, at first, there's a couple of them that, I think only one of them jumped into play. But to see the other ones kind of slowly get involved, and then to kind of help them, to serve, because little kids like a 7-year-old, he just wanted to punch it. Just kind of showing them, coaching them through it, and they all ended up being pretty decent. They're definitely better than when they started, and they all had fun. And the kind of cool thing, maybe selfishly, is, being a veteran, you get these people will come to me and say, "Oh, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service." I don't know. That kind of annoys me. Because you know what? That person doesn't know me. They don't know what I did. They don't really know what they're thanking me for. They're just saying it because they think it's what you're supposed to say. So I really don't care for when people say, "Oh, thank you for your service." You don't even know what I did. What are you thanking me for? But at 7:30, these kids, a couple of their parents, came up to me afterwards. At the end, I was sweaty, 2 hours running around. I was sweaty, and I finally sit down, I drink some water, and a lot of the kids' parents are, either picking them up or taking them home with them, and 2 of the parents come up and shook my hand and said, "Hey, thank you for that. Thank you." And one of them says, "Thank you so much. You just got my kid off the screen for 2 hours, and they had fun. That was awesome. Thank you so much." That's a handshake and a thank you that made me smile. And I just looked at them and I said, "Oh, well, thank you so much for bringing them." So I think from the parents' perspective, those kids, they probably would have been on their tablets or something for those 2 hours. But got their kids to get out of the house, get off their tablet, run around the gym. And yeah, in my experience, for 7-year-old kids, if you can keep their attention playing a game for almost 2 hours, that's a good sign. That means the kid's probably having some fun. So that was cool. I was happy I did it. Again, it's something outside my comfort zone. I've never done that before. Not down at this Warrior Red event. But they have it every month, the third Wednesday of every month. So this month the theme was volleyball. I think next month I don't remember. I brought home the schedule though. It's like bocce ball or something. But every month they have kind of a different theme, and they have some other activities going on too. So the other thing I did was some of the adults, some of the older people, I played a game of Uno. And you know what was really cool about that was 3 months ago I would have never known how to play Uno. I wouldn't have remembered. I'd have been like, how do you guys play this again? But from playing with you kids at Michael's office, oh yeah, I knew what I was doing. I didn't win, but I got down to 3 cards, which was pretty good. So thank you to you guys. I was able to sit down with a group of grown-ups and play a game of Uno and actually look like I knew what I was doing, not embarrass myself. So, feeling good today as a result. My heart meter, like I feel like I filled one of those heart meters up that was blinking low. I get to see you guys in a little over 48 hours. We got the girls' state high school hockey tournament on TV starting today. So we get to watch that today, tomorrow during work. I'll go drive up tomorrow and see you guys. What a wonderful week. Thank God for these little blessings, right? These little things to smile about during the day, during the weeks when I can't see you guys. But they get me through. They carry me through to when I get to see you guys next. So I love you guys. I hope you guys find the courage to try something outside your comfort zone. Try something new that will maybe put a smile on somebody else's face. And just like I was hoping, man, it put a smile on my face last night. Love you kids. We'll talk soon.